Good-natured viewers, I am Achina. The elevating people of Micronesia are encouraged by their daily actions to protect our earthly home. Welcome to our show, The Kind-Hearted Young Spirit, Ishiana Coleman, Vegan, Part 1 of 2. Today we have the good fortune of meeting the bright young lady, Ishiana Coleman, who is a vegan and animal activist and holds the title of an elite gymnast in the United States. Ishiana is from the San Francisco Bay Area in sunny California, where there are lots of vegan products readily available in stores, markets, and restaurants. Joining me for this interview with Ishiana are my two special vegan friends, John and Betty. Let's find out what questions they have for her.
Hi!
Hi guys, what would you like to know about Ishiana?
We are wondering if Ishiana's name has any special meaning.
What inspired her to become vegan?
Great questions. Let's hear from Ishiana.
Ishiana is a name that originates from Swahili and it means graceful life. When I was vegetarian, before I was vegetarian, my dad was, and I was always really curious, so I would always ask him why he didn't eat meat when I offered him, and he would just tell me the truth, but he didn't try to make me go vegetarian. And so eventually I started picking the meat off of my plate, and my mom called my dad to ask why. And then so a little while later, I told her that I wanted to become vegetarian because I didn't want to hurt any of the animals anymore, and I believe that all species have the right to be loved. What inspired Ishiana to go from vegetarian to vegan? When I was vegetarian, I didn't think that dairy or eggs or anything harmed the animal because I wasn't actually eating the animal, and they made it naturally. But I started doing some research, and I realized that the dairy and egg industry was very harmful to the animals, and it wasn't at all as harmless as it seemed, and it was just as bad as the meat industry. So I started doing my research, and eventually I decided I did not want to support that industry, and so I became vegan.
Wow, because of her love for animals, Ishiana became vegan. Isn't she so loving?
Yes, indeed.
And on multiple occasions, she has spoken strongly on behalf of animal welfare. Do you want to know why she decided to become an animal activist?
Yes, we do. I want to be an animal activist because a lot of people were led to believe that animals were meant to be on your plate and they help you grow big and strong, and that's what God put them on this earth for. But I'm here to wake people up because animals have a brain, they have feelings, they want to be loved, and they want to play. And it's not good for the climate or your health at all. And I want to let people know that so that they can live a really fulfilling life.
Don't you agree with what Ishiana said?
Yes, we do.
Indeed, in many ways, we are just like animals, aren't we? They also have feelings and want to be loved too. Do you want to listen to her reading her own poem about being vegan?
Yes.
Let's listen to her poem, Why?
Why do I stay back at class party feasts, even though my stomach is howling and rumbling like a beast? Why do I go out of the bay to stop at health food shops when there's a fast food chain just on the way? Why do I care so much about animals that God put on this earth to die? put on this earth so that we could cook, grill, and fry. Why do I throw half of my house away simply because it was tested on animals or has leather or whey? These are questions I'm asked all of the time because I'm silly or unique. So why don't we flip the tables around and reveal what you think? Why do you sit back with your knife and fork, not giving a second of consideration to the origins of that pork? Why do you stop at fast food chains ingesting fear in an actual corpse? Simply because it's cheap and on the way. And why do you do this with no remorse? Look, I know this is harsh and not what you are taught, but I'm healthy, happy, and strong, believe it or not. I'm saving animals, the planet, and myself day by day. So, I guess my question is, why wouldn't you like to do the same?
Lovable viewers, let's take a moment for an important message. We'll return in a few moments. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Adorable viewers, welcome back to our show on the amazing vegan from San Francisco, Ishiana Coleman. Do you have any more questions about her?
What does Ishiana eat at school? How does she keep the vegan diet there? So sometimes if in the morning I don't feel like making my lunch or my parents don't, I will go to school and just get the salad bar options. We have fruit and cucumbers and vegetables, so I can make a salad there. But if I want a homemade lunch, I usually just pack a sandwich with veggies, tomatoes, and mustard, and maybe some vegan meat slices.
Ishiana is so independent and capable. She sometimes even makes her own lunches.
There are a lot of vegan recipes that you can find online, so I like to research vegan recipes when I feel like there's nothing to eat, and they have a lot of great recipes. For example, you can make like a tuna salad out of chickpeas or pork out of jackfruit. So I'd say research some of the vegan options or healthy vegan meals that you can create.
Vegan food with fresh fruit and vegetable salads, nuts, seeds, and plant-based protein-rich food are healthy and delicious. We can easily make them ourselves too. As a high academic achiever in school, Ishiana has maintained an A+ grade point average throughout the school year. She is also into acrobatic gymnastics, where she spends about 15 hours each week in training with USA Gymnastics.
I'm practicing for world competition this year, but the closest competition to us is the British International Acro Cup in London, and that's coming up at the end of January, so we are working really hard to prepare for that.
Ishiana keeps in touch online with her friends from PETA Kids and Animal Hero Kids. Do you know what PETA Kids does?
No, but we want to know.
It is an animal rights organization that sets an example for kids aged 12 and under about how to support animals' well-being and to show that animals are our friends. PETA Kids teaches other kids not to exploit animals for food, clothing, experiments, or entertainment. Ishiana was recently recognized as the cutest vegan kid for 2019 by PETA. Congratulations to Ishiana. Animal Hero Kids was founded by Suzanne Hargreaves, an animal activist for 40 years and a Shining World Compassion Award recipient. It is an organization that encourages compassionate actions and celebrates kindness by kids toward all animals. With the good work of organizations like Animal Hero Kids, more and more kids are turning to the plant-based diet and speaking out for animal rights and veganism. We hope you are inspired by Ishiana's dedication for being the best of who she is and for her love towards the animals. You might wonder how she finds time to do all the things she loves and cares about. Is a plant-based diet helpful to her academic and gymnastic achievements? Please stay tuned for the second part of this show next Saturday as we get to know her even better. We welcome your ideas and feedback to help us improve our program. Kids Wonderland, please send them via suprememastertv.com/KW. Precious viewers, thank you for joining us today for the first episode of the kind-hearted young spirit, Ishiana Coleman, vegan, on Kids Wonderland.